Wheeling the work cart over. Engines on the workbench. It's time to have some fun. Alright. This is a rare treat. I've never been inside one of these things, so I'm not 100% sure how to do it. I think I'm going to just start taking stuff off and see what happens. And eventually I'll end up with a disassembled engine, but I do know that I'm going to film every single bit of it so I know how to put it back together later. But anyway, I've got some goodies for this one. I got some nice goodies for this one, so I'm excited to dig into it and get it working perfectly. Here goes. Somebody commented on the last video and said that you're not supposed to put your full weight on a Magnum when it's on its center stand because it's only connected to this engine, which makes sense to me. Of course, I had probably done it about 10 times before I read that comment, so we'll see. Well, it's a good thing I'm replacing all this. Yeah, the cylinder's terribly scored, and you can see the blow-by on all the piston rings. I got something for that, though. Don't worry. I know I've said it before, but this quiet, meticulous type work is absolutely so relaxing and enjoyable to me. I really could do it all day long. I got a new puller. My old one was stripped. Got this at a lawn and garden store. This is for a still chainsaw flywheel, and look at this. Fits right on the old Bosch flywheel too. little life hack there. Yeah, steel chainsaws. The pullers work the exact same as Bosch. These points look great. I'm probably not keeping this, but I gotta shove that through? God dang, that's gonna be. Oh, I tried. I tried to lose the Woodruff key. Look at this. These screws have never been touched. Never once. That's how you tell if your engine's ever been opened before. You look right at these screws. All of them are absolutely pristine. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna leave that stator because I can't get this grommet out. The only way to get it out is to cut it, and I want to keep that grommet, don't I? Maybe I can get it out. There we go. Alright, I got it. There we go. That thing is gonna be a bitch to get back in. I thought I was gonna get this done last night, but I couldn't because my wife called me up and told me to come home. So I'm back tonight. I've got a good solid 2 hours, so I should be able to get this thing fully disassembled. I apologize for the noise. Somebody up the street is blaring classical music. I'm learning as I go on this. I've never disassembled a ZA50 before, so it's fun for me. I like pulling apart new stuff. Anyway, I'll zoom in. We'll get to town on this. I have had this off before. I took it off when I first bought this a year ago. I took this off just to make sure I had the 2 horsepower version. You can tell if it's the 2 horsepower version by how many teeth are on the gears. So I pulled that off and I had the correct number of teeth, so I had the 2 horsepower version. But anyway, this isn't my first time pulling this part off. However, I will say it was probably the first time this had ever been opened, because once again the screws were absolutely perfect. Now they're a little bit jacked up only because I jacked them up. Ew. Two washers. Thin one on top. Alright, I don't know. It doesn't just pull out, does it? I'm going to pull these out. Oh, you know what I just noticed? I think this is reverse threaded. Yep. $24. Oh shit. I don't have a deep 24. That's no good. That's gonna suck if that's what keeps me from pulling this thing apart tonight. Don't laugh. I knew this wasn't gonna work when I tried it, but I had to give it a go. That's it. I can't do anything else. I probably could do it by bracing the crankshaft, but I'm using that again. I don't want to break that thing. Let me try I won't do it very hard. I'll just do it a little bit and see how much I can get off on it. No. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need a deep socket 24 millimeter or, you know, an SAE equivalent so I can get an impact driver on that. Without that, I'm dead in the water, and it's 10 o'clock at night. You know, let me look. It's actually not 10 o'clock at night. Damn, that's open till 10. I'm out. I'm gonna see if I can go get one right now. Home Depot is about 20 minutes away. I left here, it closes at 10, and I left here at 9:47. I got there though. That was a very fast drive on a Friday night, but I got it. 24 deep socket, baby. Hot damn. Alright, hopefully this works. You just gotta have the right tool. Alright. That was fun. round side out, triangle side in, this in between. I know I'm being probably overly descriptive on the video and describing things that I'm taking out, but I know there's no chance in hell I'll be able to put this thing back together without some pretty detailed notes on how I took it apart. There we go. You guys am I getting all that? I hope. I just pulled this spring off of this bottom thing here. This thing is complicated, bro. See how that worked? Well, I hope you did. Oh man, that is gonna be hard to remember. Uh-oh. Where did that thing go? I have all new hardware for this, by the way. And this stuff looks in pretty good shape, but flatheads suck. Alright, now it's just a shit ton of cleaning. I'm going to pull off all the bearings and seals. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do these blind bearings yet. First things first, get all of them out of these cases and then we'll worry about the blind bearings. Easy. There it goes. Sweet. Alright. That's all I need this for. Alright. I'm gonna clean these three up and then I'm gonna put them in the toaster oven to see if I can knock these out. I couldn't figure out how to get this this gear off. I think there's a bearing behind here and a seal, and I'm not sure if it's just press fit in. I'm guessing it is. Get that out, clean it all up, remove all the seals and bearings, and then start making sure that I have everything I need to rebuild. There it is. A little collar. There's a bearing right there with a big huge snap ring in it.
Zip drive burning a CD for you. Got your favorite tunes and a couple of mine, although it seems right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get those blind bearings out. It's a pain in the ass to do. I've had to take those to a machine shop before to get them out. But I've got them in the toaster oven. I'm gonna bring it out and I'm just gonna whack it and hopefully that works. We shall see. But that's my plan. Oh shit, that's a good sign. One already fell out. That's a good sign. There's the other one. Hot damn. Ta-da! Popped right out. This thing is hot as shit. Alright, there we go. One popped out. The other one fell out in the toaster oven. I'll wait and clean this up after it cools down. So here's one that I need. This is 6203, which I know I have. Alright, so here's the 6203. Is that the same? So that's good. Got one there. Got that. 6005 right there. And where's that L17? This guy. Here we go. There's the other one. These weird bearings have this race that's been pressed in, and the bearings I bought have that race. So I'm trying to pull those out somehow, some way. I don't know how I'm gonna get that thing out, honestly. Alright, those are staying. Because I might be able to bang it out, but if I can't, I might mess it up, and then I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. And they look pretty. I mean, they look pretty good. I can't imagine they got bad. So as long as my bearings fit in there, which I guess I'll check right now, I'll leave them. Oh yeah, mine fit in there perfectly. Okay, those are gonna stay. See if I can get these spotless.
Although it seems right, leaving this message for you. Know that you'll see it as a waste of your
Come on. There it is. I had to pull that out because I like to sand those. Ow, that's hot. Yeah, I need to have it flat so I can sand it. That was it. This thing's done. Alright, one down. And you know what? So that took me a little over an hour. So I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll come back when everything's perfectly clean. It may be going a bit overboard to polish an engine, but that's who I am.
Bluebird singing a song I know. Don't remember the words, but I know that it's slow and sweet.
There we go. Huh? I like to pull out my surface plate and sand the cases completely flat. I think if you have a flat enough surface plate and the time and patience, you could probably get these things to seal up without even having a gasket. Not that I'm going to do that. All right, that's ready.